Let's just see what messages want to come out tonight. Oh, you know what I can do until you guys get here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what the message is. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Hi, Divine Goddess. How are you, my love? And Twin Flames, you came just in time to get your message. I was thinking about you too and hoping you would notice that I was live. And so we have your passion ignites. So I think that's your message right there. And let's get some more for you. Are you ready? Do you have a question? I missed you too. Hugs. Huggies, huggies, huggies. Well, I had a very busy January. Busy, busy, busy. A lot of extra work doing deliveries. And then recently I had a cold. I was feeling okay Friday. I almost went live. And then Saturday I started really feeling sick. And I feel much better today. But I don't know if you can tell in my voice a little bit. I have sort of residual. It was kind of like a head cold. It was like a lot of mucus, a lot of stuffy nose stuff. But yeah, things have slowed down a bit, calmed down, and as far as work goes, and I've just been busy with my art. In fact, I was just about to pull out my iPad if nobody showed up. But I'm ready to do my first job, which is tarot reader. Yeah, I had a few warm drinks this weekend. Yeah, I had a lot of tea. I've had a lot of drinks total. I've had coffee, tea, regular tea, ice, well, not iced tea, but like different levels of tea. Yeah, lots of tea this week. I also had soup and chili and a lot of warm foods as well, liquidy foods. Okay, spirit messages for you. Let's see what Yoga Man Naveen wants to say. Oh yeah, and soup, ginger, vitamin C. And I think I had some tea that was like a ginger tea. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use my tarot. Or do you want message decks? Let's just start with the tarot. Let's see what happens. I sent him a wellness retreat plan. I created it and I think he liked it. I'll be able to help. Are you guys gonna go on a retreat together? I like to ask the guides, guardians, angels, fairies, beings of light, ancestors, familiars, and anyone I have missed for protection and guidance tonight, and to get the best information and help to my sparkles of light. Exactly like you predicted, some idea you will be sharing. Oh, I'm organizing this retreat in which he also gets to teach yoga. Yay! He wanted to travel with me, he said. That's nice. Okay, let's see what's coming out. Oh, you got the Joan of Arc. The Knight of Pentacles. This is good though. How's your work situation been? Because I was feeling for the collective, but I could feel you out there in those piles in my pick of cards. Like especially the most recent one, it felt like I think it was pile one or something. I really felt you in there. But there's like some kind of good news on the financial front. Oh yeah, I think it was the abundance card or something like that. But anyway, the Knight of Pentacles is I feel like she's got it's kind of like I'm feeling like okay, what the feeling is here, the words are escaping me. I'm having trouble articulating this. Okay. It's like your focus is on the job. Even if your heart might be involved with him to a degree, your focus is going to be on the work. So I like that plan. I like that plan, like having the focus, taking the pressure off the the feelings that you have for each other and focusing on the mission that you have between each other, which is good. Okay? You know what? I manifested similar exact opportunity for him. Do you feel that he feels that too? Because the opportunity he got shared was the same to flow I shared. I've given interviews. Grateful to you. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so anyway, overall your financial situation is improving, and then I feel like an attitude of work is important. Like your vision is going to be of work. It's kind of like she's looking up, and it's like a divine, right? It's like God is helping her, helping her in her quest for making money, but also like, finding ways to improve the world also. This is going to be a 2-day retreat in nature for people, sound healing, yoga, Niger meditations. There you go. In March. Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Also, like, I'm getting kind of like, Joan of Arc is very prayerful, so I feel like a strong prayer around her. Very, I'm trying to find the right word. Um, where it's like a posture towards God. Anyway, it's reverence. It's kind of like a reverence, but more religious than just reverence, like pious and reverence. It's kind of that energy right there. Yeah, good. God is good, right? Okay, let's see. Anything that Naveen wants to tell you about his same... Oh, yes. 10 of Cups. Well, there's so much love here. And the love is just undescribable, inescapable. The feelings that you invoke in each other, the contentment, the bliss, the blissful energy. I mean, it feels like there could be a kiss in your near future. There could be a kiss. But even if there's not an actual physical kiss, it feels the feeling is that way. It just feels really good to be in each other's energy. So he definitely no he likes all your ideas because he just wants to be in your energy as much as, if he can be. Like he just wants to feel that near, around him, near him. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, because you're the star. You bring renewal. You're like the guiding light to the whole mission. Again, another pentacles. This is good. Like this to me seems like teamwork. You together will be working on a combined goal here. I definitely see that. I feel like you can make money together too. Like you have that ability. So it's just a beautiful thing. Just think of it this way, Divine Goddess. You don't have to separate travel from work, and you don't have to separate love from travel from work. You can have all three at the same time: travel, love, and work, and a mission, and making money, and all of that together. That's what it feels like to me. I was really worried. I sent him a nice voice note to soothe him, guided him a bit with ideas. Our mutual friend Raj also reached out to me. I helped him with his Instagram ad, and he sent me that ad in which Naveen was there. Oh. Okay. So, you got the 2 journey cards. So and these could be like both of your perspectives, right? And I don't know which came out for. Oh yeah, I think that one. Anyway, it's not like you're going in different directions, but sometimes you might see things differently occasionally. Sometimes, like this. Oh, this is not a journey. I kept thinking this was the Fool card, but this is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, well, I think occasionally, um, he might get jealous. No, he's not like, the typical kind of brutish jealous, not like that. But the twinkle, the tinges, it gets to him a little bit, just a little bit, whatever. He's slightly possessive of you, but he's not in a overt way that's really, like would be harmful. It's there a little bit. And I just think he always misses you when you're gone or when you're doing something else. But yeah, I feel like he's so like I think he's so proud of you and impressed by you when you do your little trips and stuff, and he really, really wants to be with you for those things. Travel and work, I love it. Oh yes, I felt that he is possessive but balanced. I think he's balanced too. I don't think it would I don't think it would be I think it would be unnatural if there wasn't a little bit of that there. And this isn't a serious one. This is just kind of like every once in a while it's like it's kind of also the I miss you card, I miss you when you go off, or I miss you when I don't see you. Or, sometimes I get into those kind of thoughts that I shouldn't think, but occasionally I do. And I feel like it's sort of natural. I don't think it's like anything that's, you know, anything to worry about per se. It's not like he's gonna start to behave badly because of misperceptions. I don't see him perceiving anything wrong. I just see him reacting, and he's aware of it. He's aware of it. So it's it's like it's just kind of like natural. I don't know. I think sometimes I don't like jealousy, big, small, or little, but I just feel like it does happen. It's not, like I'm rarely jealous, but when I've been jealous with people that I really, really, really like, I've been like, So I can, and it surprises me when I feel it, like that little twinkling feeling. I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? Why do I feeling that? That's weird. So I recognize that that can happen. It's just, I don't generally don't believe that that should happen, but it doesn't matter because look at that. You have the Nine of Cups. I feel like y'all are definitely on the same mind frame, same wavelength of being wanting to be together. He really, really likes you. That's for sure. I think, and it's under the star card, so it's like the many hopes and dreams coming true, the wishes coming true. Your wishes are coming true. But I'm not going to do anything to make it weird. No, that's good. Like, yeah, exactly. Don't be like don't walk on eggshells, of course. Don't try to change a behavior for him not to feel a certain way, but at the same time, don't like try to like exaggerate or rub it in or whatever, like on purpose. Like, of course, you wouldn't do that, but yeah, I know what you're saying. You wouldn't do that, and I think that's fine. That's fine. It's what happens. I mean, even my brother and his wife, they've been married forever. Even just like little moments, you could see a little flicker in his eye, something. There's like somebody might say something to his wife or something like that, and it's like his eyes go, mm-mm. And she like giggles to herself and she's like, oh yeah, baby, you don't have nothing to worry about. But there's always going to be those little things there once in a while. I think, for especially when you just really, really like each other. So yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of growing things. And you know what? And this is the divine timing card too. But again, it's pentacles. So I feel like you're building, growing things together. You're every day you're getting closer, you're getting to know each other, you're growing something. But like you said the very last time we talked, and I think I remember, like you're going with the flow and you are really good at flowing with it, and you're flowing so good and naturally that everything has happened very smoothly and naturally, you know so I feel good about it. I mean, what can possibly make him more possessive? I don't like testing nervous systems of people. Yeah, I'll be just how I am, and he knows I usually help it. Right. So he knows your personality. Like, he'd be surprised if you did anything outside your personality. I hope he didn't feel possessive when his friend, our mutual, reached out to me. This guy was asking my number. I helped him, but kept it professional. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe the romantic fairy can tell us something. Mostly this will be like what you might see next happening. All right, see, Forever Young, a song of youthful playfulness. I feel like, you know what, there is a bit of an excitement about it. It is kind of exciting. I mean, because really, I know this sounds kind of crass, but at, to at the bottom, at the animal level of men are like a challenge, right? So it actually gives him a lot of pride, makes him feel proud that you are liked by other people, right? Or that other people try to have interest in you. It makes him feel kind of good too, because he's like, you're the one that I want, and you're like special, so that I know you're special. I don't care if other people know that you're special, but I know you're special. I don't know how to explain this, but anyway. But I mean, he sees it sort of on the surface thing. He doesn't see it as anything that will drag things down between you two. I think it's just all surface kind of like playful stuff. So like I don't think it's anything serious. And then the second message, I'm feeling like maybe there's a song or something that he's thinking of, or sometimes there might be a song you hear that represents his feelings for you. So maybe listen out for that. Oh, That reminds me then. I think I will get a deck that I haven't used in a while. Let's see. This is my Enchanted Embrace. And this version that I want to use for you is a color-coded one. This one is kind of dingy, so that's why I don't use it very much anymore. I overused it. I mean, I was using this deck every single night. Yes, I've been around a little while here. And it's not like in my, how many years has it been? 6 years that, I mean, I was a very active person. Lately, not as much, but, ooh, those first 3 years for sure, I was like, bam, 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 bam. Every day, every other day, twice a week, lives and stuff. So my cards have got worn in quite a bit. Oh, what song do you love? But I think he's still with his wife. I don't know what's going on. He wasn't doing well until I came into his life. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if a song comes out of my lyrics deck. Okay. Is there any particular song or message? Ooh, I would be so honored to meet you. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. I don't know if that's a song. There's probably, ooh, our jaw. Oh, never ending story. A never ending story. Oh. I also feel like the kind of journey energy behind this never ending story. And you have this, so I have these cards color coded, and the gold represents like the sacral chakra, like that kind of happy vibe, the good feels, life is ours. We live it our way. So I think maybe in response to the whole wife thing, it's like it may be a situation that's still there, but we're going to make our life what it is as we wish it. And then this one is from Frozen. Our mental synchronization can have a one explanation. You and I are just meant to be. So it's like, oh, y'all are psychic. You're vibing. You can read each other's minds and finish each other's sandwiches. Oh, but he's wondering, do you need more? Do you need more than what he can give you at this time? And he's a little worried about that. I think that could be why the jealousy comes up. Because if he was completely free, he wouldn't have to worry about, he would just put a ring on your finger and just say, you're mine and I'm yours, and that's it. But because he can't right now, or he hasn't been able to, or for whatever reason, he's, in this limbo energy. He knows that you could belong to anybody, and he has no right to stop you. He has no right to keep you from living your life. And then that creates sort of that, a little bit of the twinkle, the little bit of jealous, the little bit of possessiveness because of that. Because that's the area where he has a lack of control. He can't control that part. But it doesn't mean he wants you any less or loves you any less. And I feel like, he sees a future. So let's see about how does he feel about you, about him, and about your situation. Oh, it's funny. I just watched Charmed Intuition, and she was saying the pile that I picked, pile 7, the bonbon that I picked, or whatever, the truffle was 7, and it was about nostalgia. But for me, nostalgia is not a good thing anymore. I don't see it as a positive thing for my life. Looking back, I feel like I have to let go of those memories. I can keep them, store them away in kind of a box somewhere in my mind, but I can't cheat my future with thoughts of the past. That's kind of what she was saying, which makes sense to me. So that's why it's like, as sweet as nostalgia can be sometimes, it's also bittersweet. And it's funny because she was saying that part of nostalgia, the algia, is a medical term that represents pain. So it is kind of bittersweet when you have nostalgia, but it can be nice. It can be a nice thing. You can also feel this nostalgia, like suddenly a past life may pop up, and you can feel the pain of separation, and that you knew this person before and you missed them. Like, why did we get separated in this life, and why has it taken it so long to find you in this one? So nostalgia can still come up again with your future person. In my case, my future person. But anyway, but this is not really your card, but I just think it's interesting that it was on the bottom. So, Divine Goddess says, but I felt something more got revealed to him in his wife's situation because they don't get along well at all. Yeah. Impulsive reactions, mind games drains him. He almost wanted to leave teaching yoga and start just traveling. I sent him some soothing voice notes to share ideas. Okay, nice. So let's see what these cards might say about how he feels about you in your situation. It can even like bring up his feelings to his wife too. One of these days I might make a three-way deck. All right, he feels loved by you, feeling warm, cherished, and blessed to be connected with you. He also is hard at work, and so like I feel like he does want to do the yoga thing, and he wants to work, and I think he wants to incorporate work with you. Like, yeah. Feeling like my focus right now needs to be on work. I'm productive and essential, and this is important to me. And it kind of goes back to Joan of Arc. It's like keeping the focus on the work, right? Yeah. And that's the best way. It's like that's the solution to the wife issue. It's like, no, wife, I'm not doing anything behind your back. I'm simply doing my yoga thing, and I have a connection with another person who's also spiritually minded, and we're both doing, and she's helping me with my yoga thing. Now, of course, there's feelings there, and I don't know how much he's expressed how he has feelings or not. The thing, he has the weight of the world on his shoulders, so he feels like there's a lot, like there's something that he does need to. It's almost like he doesn't want to be deceptive. Of course, he doesn't want to go that road. He doesn't. But what is going on? Like, if she cheated on him, right? So really, like at this point, if they separated, he would have cause, right? He would have cause not to give her any money or whatever, because she cheated on him. But if she finds out that he's doing something, then she'll have cause, and then she'll try to get money from him or something like that. I don't know if that's, what he's worried about. That's how it's going to play out. But usually when people divorce each other, the person who was in the wrong, usually has to pay the person that is in the right, unless you mutually agree to separate, which what I did, but it wasn't easy, and it was still still terrible. Divorce is awful, feels terrible, and your life gets totally turned upside down, but we mutually agreed to do it. But when maybe one person wants it more than the other, it can create a lot of issues. So, and look at her, she cheated, but he didn't leave her. So it's like she she's in a position where I did something bad and I got away with it, and he hasn't left me, and so I'm fine. I'm happy just being right here where I am, doing this bad thing to him and behaving badly with him every day, and him not doing anything about it. So she's content, to stay where she is. She doesn't have any reason to leave, right? He is discontent. I feel like sometimes it's really much harder for them when a man, maybe I shouldn't say that, but it seems like it would be for a man who's been like verbally or emotionally abused to leave a situation, because of men have kind of that role of being responsible and care in keeping things together and whatnot. And it also feels like a failure, and men don't like that feeling of not being able to keep things together in their homes or whatever. So I could be in, like, it could be something like that, but already. So I could look into what do you want me to look into her at all? Already, what's her reason for staying? Does she have some kind of money hold over him? Sometimes it seems like that. Like, sometimes when your monies are tied together or your properties, that can be a big one, to keep people from separating. It's huge. It really is huge. Of course, children, if they had children, but they don't have children, then that's makes it a little bit easier. But so then the rest would be like property, right? And belongings. She shattered his ego to the extent he became a little, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what exactly, but he doesn't seem happy. He sounded like he wanted to run away from her. Yeah. And it's weird. I've noticed this in a lot of guys. When a man, um, a a lot of guys will be abused and stay with that abusive energy, even though it makes them unhappy because for some other weird reason. It's not completely material, but it's other things. It's like, I feel like there could be self-worth issues, but it could be also that there's a kind of, oh, you got to keep me in line, like having an outside source outside of them to keep them disciplined or something like that. I don't know, like the mother energy. Like some men, when they lose their mom, they find another kind of mother energy in another woman. Sometimes that happens. Like 12, 13 days back when we were chatting. Let's see what's going on with her. Artie. Yeah, oh. Okay, I know this energy well. She is the money maker. She has a lot, she's kind of got like this whole package energy. Also, it's like appearances too. Like everybody sees her a certain way, even if she doesn't behave the sweetest around him. Like she has sort of a persona, and it's so like the way he sees her too is kind of um, like maybe he's sort of good for his ego. It's the way people see her that feels like his status is good because she has a good status, so it gives his status a good status. Also, I think she calls him her soulmate. So she tells him, "You're my soulmate," or she gives him, she I don't know, she like sees him as her counterpart. So she's very possessive of him. And she thinks she should be the so now the lover's card, I usually never look at it as the choice card. I've got a good let me see, where was that? Oh, I know. I think it's in there, in here. It's like a visual popped in my head. Let's see if I can find it. If it's in here. If it's in this deck, it could be. Nope, it's not this deck. Maybe it's maybe it's Tarot Sexual Magic. There's another one that showed the Lover's card as a choice kind of card. It used to come up a lot. Yeah. Well, even if it, like, just for example, I mean, okay. She isn't working. She's a homemaker. Well, that is kind of like the homemaker, the mother. Does she have kids? Do they have kids together? She is seeing someone else cheating also. She doesn't earn that. Can't be her personality of seeing her. She's more like, who would do, yeah. So does she have a bad reputation? Because I'm getting that she has a reputation that she may not deserve, but people see her a certain way. Or maybe she just sees herself this way, you know? Yeah, she argues with people. She probably just sees herself this way, you know? Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't see this. Then this must not be a spiritual judgment of her, but her own judgment of herself, you know? Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, this is kind of a choice, but it's not quite this either. I'm not getting this either. And let me see. Let's keep asking. That's why that Weight of the World came out. Yeah. He feels burdened and often struggling with money because he's the only one earning. Okay, I see now. I don't, okay, so it must be that she thinks she's deserving. Or maybe the Queen of Pentacles represents him. And this represents her. You know, because I feel like, you know, as far as I think you and Yoga Man Naveen both have a really strong balance between the feminine and the masculine. And I think with you he's masculine mostly, but with her I think she pushes him into a feminine role. You know, like I know she stays home and expects him to take care of her, but yet it's like she's trying to control from the inside out, you know, from the inside of the home. She's the one that's demanding of him. Yeah. Like he is like the perfect spouse. He's the perfect spouse. He's really devoted and doing a good job. And she is the sassy, snippy, snarky, biting, sarcastic, boss around person. Yeah. Well, let's see if controlling type. See, with you, like he feels more like a king, you know. He feels passionate to you. He feels different, you know. It feels like strong. Hey, Rainbow, how are you? It's been a long time. I miss you. And the star card came out. So I think overall, like Spirit's trying to say, you don't even worry about it. Like luck is on your side. Like a renewal, dreams coming true. Like what you wish for is going to come true. You know, it's just on its own timeline. That's all. Hi, Anita. I was wondering if Divine Goddess, if you would like one of these oracle messages. This is the Oracle of the Rose. Yes, I have lots of room for readings. Okay. All right. Ooh, you have the Pioneer. Nice. I think, you know, the two of you together, you know what? He's definitely higher than a king. I think he is, you know, the Hierophant or high, you know, he's high level. But right now she sort of diminishes him a little bit. And you being high level, you're going to lift him up, you know. You're going to bring him up into the major arcana energy with your, you know, once he lets go of that. But together, I think y'all are headed to, you're pioneering. You're headed to a new frontier, a new world, a new beginning. You're gonna educate each other and learn more as you are together. And also you are gonna look deeper into things too. And it's I feel like you're gonna come up with something together, like not like so much like an invention, but like something that's unique to you and him together, like a something you create as kind of a job together. So yeah, nice. Okay. Thank you, Rainbow. Okay, hang on to that thought, Anita. I'm gonna do Rainbow's question next. Oh, you're welcome so much. Okay, Devaney, thank you. I think it seems safe to me. Seems like it's encouraged by spirits. Spirits encouraging this exploration. So let's see, we have Rainbow. Rainbow's next. If you're ready, Rainbow, you're up. and we'll squeeze in Anita and Devaney. Thank you. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know what 20 is in your country, but we'll just say 20. A birthday month reading. Oh, 43. Happy birthday, Rainbow. Okay. Let's see. Where shall we start, Rainbow? Would you like a Oracle of the Roses? The fairies want to talk to you. I'm hearing them call to me. Ooh, you got the Citizen. This is a pretty rose. The Modern Garden Rose. Very nice. You're just a very nice citizen in this world. I think your people really admire you, look up to you. Oh, thank you, honey. So, basically, is there anything that you want to change or do something different? So it's like you have to pay attention to, don't be a rebel, but also don't just dim to fit in. You got to find your sweet spot, and you're really focused on democracy and the betterment of people, and you're approachable and friendly. And I feel like your birthday message is kind of like, I feel like people are going to really reach out and really celebrate you. Celebrate the good person that you are. The good citizen. You're just there for people, and you're just, you're always part of the high vibes. Oh, I forgot. I'm reading you, Rainbow. Feels like I haven't done this in forever. Now reading Rainbow. So that one's your card, okay? The citizen, the good citizen. Almost like a good Samaritan too. They're there helping people. You're helping people. And it doesn't go unnoticed. That's what I'm hearing. I'll have you choose any cards for me. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go get the fairy deck. Which one? Fairies. Which fairy card? Let's see. I want to get, this one. The Fairy Temple wants to talk to you. Okay. So, fairies, we have a message for Rainbow. Oh yeah, let me sprinkle some. And we got the Lucky Clover, which is kind of the clover comes out for February in the Lenormand. Start to see the clover towards the end of February, but definitely in March. All right, fairies, what do you want to say to Rainbow? Birthday message. Free spirits. I like that. That's like, you're a good citizen, and this is another part of you that you need to share with us. Okay. Miss Free Spirit, acceptance, truth, and sincerity. And I got little Luke here rubbing on my legs. He likes my readings. Right, Luke? What makes you happy? When you shimmer and shine in your distinctive way, magic happens. This is the Daisy Fairy. She's guiding you gently towards your innate, unencumbered, and sovereign self. Remember, the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. Develop an absolute appreciation of your true essence and quirky personality. Know that it is entirely safe to show your genuine nature freely. You attract sincere friends and situations when you're living your complete truth. So I feel like basically this is a little bit more of the same. It's like people are really attracted to you because you are a real person and you're authentic, but you also have this kind of nice, glistening, glowing, bright, free spirit energy too. And you are magnetic. And this Daisy Fairy is saying that she's helping you find your bliss. So you're like, if you've been feeling like you need a little bit more joy or excitement or blissful feelings, those happy feelings are coming your way. And I don't know, like Luke is like licking my fingers and rubbing his head on my hand. Oh, he wants to jump in my lap. Do you want to jump in my lap? Yeah, so, but make sure you surround yourself also by truthful, generous, honest people who are like you. I feel like sometimes for you, maybe the worst thing you can do for yourself is to have negative people around you. But yeah, you are definitely like that high vibe for others. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to use my deck. Oh, Luke. Okay, let me show you Luke. I don't know if you've seen my kittens. I thought you did. Luke, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing in there? All right. Look, wait. No, don't go anywhere yet. There he is. Luke. He does not like to be held against his will. He only he only wants to be held if it's his idea. Okay. And mostly he doesn't like to be held. Oh. Well, I feel like some joy and bliss is coming your way. But I feel like similar to the cat, it's kind of like it's going to rub up against you. This joy is going to come to you like that. Like it's going to rub up against you. And you can put your hand down and let it rub against your hand. But don't let it go further than that. Like let the joy let this bliss keep coming towards you. Like magnetize it. But don't do anything. Don't do anything but receive it, basically. Because if you try to do anything to it, it starts to push it away a little bit. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just this magnetism, the magnetic field that you're creating with your personality here, it's important that part of what you do is nothing. It's like staying still. Like magnets. It's like, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. And then his sister, she's so naughty. This is Leia. So Luke and Leia, my little Star Wars kitties. It's like, hi, there's Leia. Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm a beautiful star. I am not quite as squirmy as my brother. I don't mind being held, but I do like to do my own thing most of the time. She's like, Mom, how'd you know what I was thinking? Because I'm psychic. I'm psychic. That's what I do. Okay. All right, so there you go. There's my babies. Okay. Here we go. So, what does Spirit want to tell you? What do fairies, angels, guardians, guides? What does your team want to express? I'm also seeing kind of like the daisies is very playful, like adding a little play and whimsy to your life. I think it's good for you to be with young people too. All right, we got 7 of Cups, lots going on. Temperance, Knight of Swords, is that your husband? And 3 of Pentacles. Oh, 3 of Pentacles, that's good. That's good. Creation energy. Ooh, 7 of Cups. Lots of choices, lots of directions. It almost feels more like the 2 of Pentacles right now, like juggling a lot of things, doing lots of things. But the 7 of Cups, of course, is having plenty of choices. And also it's about, like, it's very much a Pisces thing too. It's like you can go into this fantasy or this kind of dream world, but there's part of you that has to stay a little bit grounded, so don't get lost too much in fanciful ideas. Let's see, what does my book say? Yeah, it's about making realistic dreams. But don't hold yourself back. Like, be yourself, don't try to change your way for others. And in fact, your sleeping dreams are very powerful and potent, and so are your daydreams. So your daydreams are important, but it's just like finding a balance. That's what it is. It's finding a balance between the realism and the fantasy. Just a balance in order to keep manifesting, right? So it's constantly balancing and not like stopping yourself from being who you are, but balancing the dreams. And yeah, so the dreams don't turn into like Delulu, which I don't think is a bad thing. I feel like Delulu is perfectly fine for trying to manifest, but it also can kind of like turn against you if you see it negatively. So what you got to do is see your imagination and your dreams in a positive way. And that's what, like, putting it into a certain context and reality balance helps you keep thinking of it as a happy thing or a positive thing, instead of like, what am I doing to myself thinking these thoughts, Don't do that. Don't give yourself that narrative, like, because that's when it turns unhappy. Like, so you have to, like, the imagination is like, oh yeah, this is making me really be creative in my whatever I'm doing. So, and then I think, like, your husband, luckily for you, your husband is very logical minded, so he helps kind of with this balance right here, and together you guys are really good at creating things. All right, so it's also a bit of sensual pleasure and fairy favors. Oh, fairy favors. The fairies say they have a favor for you. Fairy favors are coming through. So it's like the fairies are saying, if there's anything that you want, that you've been wishing for, just ask and we will give it to you. You're owed a fairy favor. We have, what is this fairy favor, and what are you creating? Okay, I know. Here we go. Let's get some more information. Are y'all still hearing me? Is everything still good? When you get quiet, I start to wonder, uh-oh, did I lose them? Because that, you know how that's happened before. Oh, the tree of life, the ancestors, the body. Okay, fairy favor. Yeah, there is something, and the moon is right there again. I'm actually going on a getaway weekend with my girlfriends this weekend. We rented a cabin in the mountains and I plan to make it all about me. That's nice. Very good. That's nice. Ooh, yeah. I feel like too, like that you can really feel that in those two cards, like the appreciation, the love that you have or they have for you. You have, oh, okay. Um, there's a little bit of hush hush. Um, keeping things, spirit wants to keep some things to themselves, but I feel like there's like a silver lining, something as the sun is shining behind the clouds, and there's a rainbow. You're good at being you. So very nice. Let's see what else. Okay. Yeah. And the tower represents destinations. Oh, look, husband is so excited when you get home. Ooh. When you get back, he's going to be ready to give you a fairy favor. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're going to have a little. I think that'll do your spirits will improve your mood and your spirits very well. Sounds nice to me. Anything else you can think of? Also, the fairies have one more message for you. They have a magical message from the fairies that they wanted me to pull this out. We'll pull it out again later at the end of the month. But for now, we're going to pull it out just to say, we love you. We love you. We love you. If I can find it. Here it is. Happy birthday! A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. Ooh. So, yes, the answer to your question is your question. Oh, he doesn't know what to do without you. Do the fairies have anything else to say with this deck? Have fun with your girlfriends. Ooh, okay. So enjoy reading and, like when you have the chance. Well, seems like work to me, but it can also be fun research. It can be like looking into things and learning about things and doing and reading about things too. It could be about health things or whatever you like. It could be about learning. You might end up just learning more about you and your body, because the tree is about the body while you are on this retreat. Yes, sir. Let me see what the babies have to say. Look at this. He made himself a little sling out of my... You're so funny. Okay, babies. What did the babies want to say? Spirit baby messages. We have, oh, they want you to sing. Can you sing me a lullaby? I love hearing your voice. May you always find peace and be reminded how much you are loved. Oh, yes, see? I think you're going to be especially reminded how much you're loved this weekend and all the way to your birthday, and beyond. But especially these 2 moments. I promise that I'll be healthy and strong when I arrive. I'm sending you lots of hugs and kisses. Mommy, Daddy, the answer is a big yes. Sorry, Dad, but I'm gonna look more like my mom. Mommy, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy is missing you so much right now. So it's almost like the baby knows that when you go away on the weekend, Daddy's gonna miss you. Mom and Dad, you have such a loving heart. I'm sorry some people take it for granted. Yeah, sometimes they do. But I don't think they will in the near future. I think they're going to be very loving towards you. For the rest of this month especially. It's a good month. It's kind of a crazy astrological month. Lots of interesting energies out there, but I think as high energy, high spiritual people, we're going to be just fine. It's people who are just not in the high vibes that will have challenges, I think. So try to stay with those high vibe people too, so you don't have to experience any drama in their lives or negativity, because they'll be, you may know people that are going to go through things, but yeah, but you'll be fine. I see everything happy for you. Happy from your babies. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I missed doing readings for you and feeling your baby's energy. They're so sweet. My babies, my kitty babies, they have a lot of that similar playful sweetness. Okay, so I think Anita's next. At least that's what I have. And Anita... Oh, okay, I see. Because Anita asked the question but paid after Devaney. And I was going to I didn't even know Anita was going to donate, so I was going to just give her a reading. So I don't know, you guys decide should I do this. But Anita is asking about Himanshu's feelings when he contacted her. Himanshu's feelings. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm going to try to be more regular again. Hopefully I'll be back on Friday again. Also, my son's been randomly popping over. I know none of my sparkles are in Houston, but he's made his own business. And so I'm excited for him, but it's also very kind of nervous. Starting new things is always a nervous thing. Good morning. All right, Anita. So, Hamanshu. His feelings when he contacted you. All right. What do you feel about you, or himself, or your connection when he contacted you? He felt very content. Feeling so content with you, I'm ready to introduce you to people important to me. Whoa, he feels twin flame-ish with you. Like a great storm, the two of us shake the tree of life down to the hidden fiber of its roots. My one, my life, my other half. All right, nice. Let's see what else, Anita. He sees you as his counterpart. You're the divine feminine, of course, because twin flames. I'm in awe of your strength and aware of our mirroring. You are my counterpart. And he also feels nostalgic, like he's known you forever. I feel like I've known you my whole life. Maybe we've met before in a past life. I have fond memories. So either you've known each other a long time in this life, or you've known each other in a past life. But whenever he's with you, it feels like, like you've been together 1,000 years. It's that 1,000 years song. Time stand still. Let me see. That's the song that I don't have in this deck, but let me see if he's singing any songs to you. I have loved you for 1,000 years, for 1,000 more. Oh, you are so beautiful to me. Oh, can you feel my love? I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. And by the way, you're getting all the pink cards, which is the lovey-dovey cards. And you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. So yeah, you light up his life. You get giving him that golden energy, and then just do you. And I used to take this to kind of feel like a diss, like fine, go do you. But really, it's like do you, like be you. Keep doing what you do. I'm impressed by you, kind of thing. Also, it's there's times where y'all can be together, and when you can't be together, he wants you to just keep doing you because you do you so well. You are amazing to him. So it feels very loving and positive here. Anything, let's see if I can get any other. Oh yeah, so let's see what might happen next for the two of you. What could happen next? All right, so it's very important though not to think, no, don't lean so much on what he thinks about you. Spirit wants you to remember your worth doesn't depend on the other person. You are worthy. No matter what he thinks, you are worthy. But I think he thinks good things, but whether he does or not doesn't matter. It's what you think of yourself and what you do for you. So, all right. It looks like y'all are going to have a nice communication together. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation coming up. Anything else? Oh, this is a lasting love. This is your true love. Very nice. All right. There you go. Okay, Mayor Galdem Raja. I can put you on the list, but next we have Devaney. And Devaney asks for general rights. Advice for March. So, Mayor. Oh, Nita wants to know when he'll contact you. Okay. All right. Let's ask one more question. When will he contact you? Okay. Anita, we're still on Anita. When will he contact? When will he contact you? Okay. Oh, you got the engagement ring on the bottom. Let's see. When will he contact you? Oh, there you are. And oh, soon. One day, 1 week. There he is. Oh my gosh. He's your guru, he's your wise man, he's your mature guy. He wants the long term with you, and how soon is going to be very soon. A day, a week, no later than a month, but more like a day or a week. Very soon. Okay. Yeah, and he might even come up, he might even visit. He'll, like a physical move. All right. I claim. Good. Claim it. Claim it, girl. Okay, Devaney is next. Devaney wants to know about March. March. Let's see. Fairies are calling to me again. Oh, maybe this fairy deck is calling. Yeah, you guys check out my pick a cards, my shorts. I also have 10-minute random love readings. They may resonate. If it resonates with you, then you take it, claim it. If it doesn't, that's okay. Let it go. Another reading might come around that is meant for you. But those random ones, you're supposed to, like, they're kind of specific, and they might hit a certain group out there. All right, for Devaney, are you there? I'm pulling for you, Devaney. We're reading for Devaney right now. What will happen in March? A new career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. So definitely, I mean, if it's not a new career that you want, then there's something new happening in the field that you're in right now, but something positive and new is shifting. Let's see if we can figure out more about it. And some of it has to be your action. So it could be like, if you want a raise, then you have to ask for it. But also ask the universe for help. And maybe go to the universe first. Or pick a favorite guide, like Archangel Michael, send it through him. Or Jesus, or whoever. But, or, one of your... What I'm trying to say is a master, ascended master, spiritual guide, or some higher energy to help you with this situation. Hey, Devaney, here we are. I hope you were here listening. So I'm doing this for March, okay? And so far, it looks like you have thumbs up for a new career, or your career is headed in a new, better direction. But don't be afraid to ask for what you want from the universe, and also, any bosses or anybody else in your life that you need help from. Let's see. We have, love is coming through too. This is that high, encompassing, amazing contentment, sweet, blissful feeling. It's not just love, which it is love, but it's also the feeling you get. Like this really great feeling, this really contented, happy vibe. So it's like things going your way. Ooh, okay, the wheel. The wheel is like good luck. Fortune favors the bold too. Oh, good. You're starting a new business. Excellent. And so it's the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like round and round. Where it goes, where it lands, nobody knows. Generally speaking, though, the Wheel of Fortune represents fortune. So you have a lot of potential for fortune in this field or whatever you're going to do. But it's really important to have a high, like, have a good mission. Like, make sure you put positive energy out there. Like, try to stay humble while you are embarking on all of this, and be kind, and those people who are reaching out to help you, return the favor and things like that. Like, stay in a very high vibe, strong authenticity. Don't cut corners. Don't try to be, don't try to be you, I don't know, don't, just to stay on the up and up. Everything needs to stay very, I mean, for in order for you to get this fortune energy come back to you, because the contingency for the fortune is to put the good stuff out there, and only, it's like receive what you get back. You get back what you put out. In other words, so it can't be done in a low energy way, or any kind of deceitful way, or trickery or anything like that. It has to all be on the up and up. You know what I mean? It has to be by the book. All right. But the star, and also I feel like star represents you too. Like, you're going to have a lot of attention. People are going to be looking to you, and it's like a new energy, the renewal, and your dreams coming true. This is hopes and dreams coming true card. So very nice. Make a wish on a star. Your dreams are coming true. All right, and be careful. Be careful not to go into lack mentality. Like, don't let your thoughts go to a place where they're not, like, you're gonna have some days where you're like, it might be challenging to balance your monies, right? Because at first, things can be like, some days be amazing and other days be a little bit lacking or slow. Like, if you have a slow day, let's say your business is a little bit slow on one day, don't let that like get you into some kind of spiral where you go, oh, I should never have done this. No, 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 you're still on the right track. You are on the right track. You just don't let your mind go there. And basically, it's just your mind. It's not the truth. It's not actually happening the way you're seeing it when you worry a little bit. Don't let yourself worry yourself too much, to where you start to your thoughts start to spiral in the wrong direction, because everything that you're putting out there, all of it, all your thoughts and everything are very much going to return. So you be sure to always visualize yourself making the money and doing well and having prosperity and all of that. I'm feeling like these fairies want to talk to you, this deck. This, this energy is coming out, this blissful feeling. So don't let your go so you don't have to go there. This is not being realistic. This is just buying into the fear. Don't have to do that. You can stay right there in that high vibe, happy feels. You're winning. Look, you're going to have fortune. March is a good month, but I just want to let you be aware that Mercury goes into retrograde at the very end of this month, and it's a lot of March is in retrograde. But I feel like, as far as the positivity of the month, it's a very high positive month. It's just there's going to be days that are not, don't go as smooth in negotiations, or I don't know, just sometimes things take more than one step where you may expect it to take, like, oh, this is usually so easy. Why is this being, why do I have to jump through hoops, or why is this more complicated now? Because sometimes it is, and sometimes the universe gives us these opportunities where we're sort of forced to go to plan B, and plan B turns out to be way better, and we're like, oh, well, this is actually a better way to do this. I'm going to do it this way from now on. So sometimes the usual way of doing things may become challenging to allow us to see other possibilities. So sometimes those kinds of things happen. So don't let, like, any tiny little things get you out of your positivity. Just remember, Mercury retrograde will sometimes bring these things about. And just stay, with retrograde, do the things that are in start with RE, like renewal and reflect and research. What do the favorites want to say? I was eyeballing this guy. He kept looking at me. Revel. Let's start with RE. That's funny. Manifest, charm, and play. Nice. So, yeah, I feel like if you keep a nice attitude about things, you're gonna be fine. And enjoy, enjoy all your triumphs to the ultimate. Like really revel in the good things that happen. Because that's how you keep, manifesting more of the good. Merry meet. This is Chanterelle Fairy, and he's inviting you to dance and play in his fairy ring. It is a spellbound formation of mushrooms. Legend has it that fairy rings are formed when fairies dance, and it's believed that those who join their dance within the circle and under the moon can be lost to time and space. They may even ascend forever. The circle is a universal symbol of eternity, cyclical movement, and unity. And then we have the wheel. The spiral as the weaver's dance. What happened? Okay. The spiral dance, also known as the weaver's dance, spins the wheel of abundance for all. The fairy ring is infused with effervescence and playful energies. Giggles fill the air as the fairies dance, sing, and revel in the spotlight. Get lost in the music and let your spirit run free. The fairies entice you to release your inhibitions and liberate your soul. And rapture, spin, twirl, and conjure magic together under the mesmerizing silver light. Wishes really do come true in the bewitching circle. The mushroom fae remind you that you make your own luck. With faith in motion, yes, it's your faith. Shimmering moon dust infuses the fairy circle. Imbibe magic and delight in the rhythmic fairy dance. Leap forward with optimistic mind and heart and tap into your intuition to do what feels natural to you. Let's party. It's not much fun celebrating on your own. It is time to rejoice and to have some cheeky cheer. Join together with your fairy friends to form a ring of triumphant celebration. Reach out and connect with your realm as together everyone achieves more. Endless wishes are granted to everyone. Wishes granted. Don't even worry about it. Ask for what you want. You're going to get your wish. So enjoy the journey and co-create with the Fae to craft a blessed life. Very nice. Ooh, and this is I Dance in the Moonlight. Okay. Is everybody still here? Are you still hearing me? Because my thing refreshed. Oh, okay. Is my marriage fated to end for my husband? Oh no. Okay, let's check. All right, let's see. I didn't see that until just now. Okay. Is my marriage fated to end for my husband and I to fulfill our soul mission? Let's see. Okay, to end. Let's see. Will you and your husband mission end? I mean, everything that came out so far seemed very positive. Yeah, I see it. We got justice. So justice can be marriage and divorce. Let's see. There's trials and tribulations. There's trysts. Oh, okay. Well, feels kind of like, I don't know if somebody cheated, but there seems to be a broken heart here. I don't know if but I don't see an ending. I feel like betrayal or heartbreak. I feel like there's choices. Let's see. Let me just use the pendulum. Do you thinking this is happen? I'm going to ask, is it going to happen in March? Will your relationship end, or your marriage, or your... I'm just going to say mission. Devaney and Jim. Will your mission end in March? Yes or no? No, it's not going to end. But there's something that you have to work through. So I feel like I don't know, Devaney, did you go with some other man? Because, and then I don't think, okay. Hmm. So, do you think Jim is like suspicious for any reason? Like, not, like, he shouldn't, he doesn't have a reason, but do you think he's just suspicious because for no good reason? Like, he just is insecure and so he's suspicious of it? Is this could also it may not be that anybody's doing any cheating. It doesn't have to be cheating. It could be that there's been decisions that can be a little heartbreaking. I okay, I feel like y'all are going to actually be talking about this, about your feelings. Let's see what this is. Forever young and responsibilities. I'm just, yeah, it's interesting because I feel like um, you you may not be seeing things the same way. Like one of you is very serious, and the other of you is very playful. Will finance be a permanent issue in our marriage? Finance. Yeah, well, responsibilities are, duties come first. Um, like somebody is feeling like work, 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 responsibilities, take care of this, take care of that, da 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 da. And somebody else is like, let's enjoy life. Let's, you know, be in, feel happy and do things, exciting things together and be playful and be like kids again. And you know, like I feel like there's just not an seeing eye to eye, you know, on how to approach life right now. There's like somebody's just kind of feels the pressure, and somebody wants, well, physical touch can help heal a lot, but it's only a mask, you know, to some of the other issues that are coming up. Yeah, but, okay. Hmm. I just feel like I don't know about this mission. Maybe it isn't maybe it's not ending, but I feel like a new beginning, possibly. Like yeah, kind of like a rebirth, kind of like what the initial cards that came out for your business. The business was like, oh, like a rebirth energy. And then I think for your relationship, it's sort of, there's, I feel like if you go to counseling, you will probably heal a lot of old pains and stuff. You know, a lot of stuff will surface and then you'll be able to work through it. But I don't see the communication, which is what I was hoping for. I feel like you need to, counseling and communication, but I'm not seeing it. You're both then. Well, that's good. Maybe you're both here. You know, this is both of you's, both of this is you. Oh, somebody feels left out. Feeling a little chill and distance. Well, there's a divine timing thing happening here. So everything will fall in place at just the right time. I don't think that it's an end though. The time that when the divine time card comes out, it feels like you're generally in an ebb and a flow phase. And sometimes there'll be the feeling of ebb before the flow starts again. But I think it's I don't think it's end. I think it's just ebb. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like you really got to talk, but I don't see the talking here. I feel like two people just really doing their thing and not actually communicating too much of their thoughts and feelings. But if you can like feel connected in the bedroom, then that's at least one thing. That's something right there. And then the manifesting the one to me could represent that you're like finding your relationship again, like you're manifesting your a renewal of your mission possibly. I don't see him contemplating cheating. I actually what I saw is he thinks that you are cheating, and I just didn't know if that made sense or not. Or that you did something, or you think he did something to hurt your that to betray you or break your heart, or he did something somebody did something to hurt the other person, to hurt their feelings, to something. And then it feels like I'm I'm almost feeling like a, a defensive energy. Yeah, he feels left out. Well, and I think time is going to heal that. Like I don't know what's going to happen in this time because I don't really see like communication, but I think just plain simply time will heal it. To heal any bad feelings or uh yeah, well, let me see. Is there going to be is any like truth or any some kind of like epiphany knowledge? I just feel like, with the swords, you get a lot of stuff that's in your head that's not actually happening. Some like a lot of things that you're assuming, or people, not necessarily you, but maybe him. A repeat cycle, yeah. Yeah, that repeat cycle, right? And if he doesn't notice that y'all are repeating, then so the book came out, which is kind of like this. It's like this is secret knowledge. It's almost like spirit can't go past this point with you right now. It's mostly about education, though, and research and secrets coming out, studying. But there is like a story here. It is a fairy tale story that has a beginning, middle, and end, and it's not at the end. You're in the middle somewhere. He's stuck in the middle with you. And a certain divine timing will help get you out of a rut, I guess, is what's happening. This a cycle that you've been a loop, like a loop that if you feel like you keep looping, then that loop may finally um yeah, there's a good one. Good image. All right, this is what I'm visualizing. Sometimes I visualize in pictures. See, it's like you're here, you're in this fairy tale, but that's the child, okay. This is where you are. And this is the year of the horse. So, and the Lunar New Year is on the 17th. And you may start to feel a glimmer of hope on the 17th. But then in March you go into retrograde. And that may make you go back into old bad habits again. But here the rider is on a merry-go-round, right? Around and around and around. A carousel is the ideal metaphor. It's got ups and downs. It's the flight of the powers of the messenger. But then this one is different because this one frees themselves from the merry-go-round of life. Instead of continuing to keep going round and round, they become like a really like a horse or a wild stallion and break free and ride down the beach or whatever. So the rider symbolically reflects the pace and speed of information of your life. So I think that's the answer to how to help things between the two of you is like breaking free from the carousel, from the merry-go-round. But I don't think you're over, and I don't think your mission's done. But I think there is quite a big lull happening right now, and there's an ebb. I'm scary skilled. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Okay. Between us, I had one night stand, 6 years ago. And when we separated for 4 months, not sure if that's relevant. We never discussed it. Oh. Well, I know from other people's, from experiencing other people going through some, that even one simple thing many years ago can stick in somebody's brain, and if they need an excuse to not trust you, then they'll pull from that one dumb thought in their heads. But that's what I was getting from this. It's almost like he wants to kill this guy because he thinks about it too, like maybe he doesn't think about it too much, but sometimes when the thought pops into his head, he just wants to kill the guy. Metaphorically speaking, just like the thought of anybody else being with you, like guys will do that, they'll be like, oh, I just can't imagine that thought sickens me and I just want to stab it, so that's what came up when I saw that. But so what will heal the loop? Like I just feel like communication, but communication won't come out. All right, so what else? So will his finances improve to consistency? His finances? Let's see. So you're starting the business, but he has separate finances from you. Let's see. All right, his finances. First thing I said was the finances. That was so long ago. Well, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, because the new business came out, but that was for you, right? You're having the business. I feel like our chat is on kind of lagging, and so I'm kind of confused where we are. But I'm gonna see finances. Let's see how finances will be for you and Tim. Let's see what his finances will be. You talk to death. We talk it to death. We talk it to death. Okay, let's see how his finances will be. Well, children are important. Responsibility. That seems, I know you're responsible too, but like, he wants to be, the one that has pants and take care of things. So let's see. There's a change. That's a positive change, though. There could be a move, or he could be getting a raise, or y'all could be moving to the deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the east side. To the deluxe. He could be getting a new car. To the deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up. Yup. If he's your main man, then this is about him. Also, this is a time for change, adaptability, career move, relationship outlook could change, what could be helpful to get off of the merry-go-round. Especially if he can provide better for you, then it might help his self-worth. It does feel like something with his career is changing. Unexpected income, maybe. Could be, if it comes out, then that could be about, let's see. Oh. Yeah. I only mentioned the one night stand because it's the first thing. Oh, that was why. Okay. Never told a soul. No move plan yet, but I need a new car. You may get a new car or you may get a raise. So I think you have high expectations of him, which are good. And I think it's more than just like maybe there's a little pressure, like maybe he feels a little pressure, but also I feel like he appreciates you seeing his potential. You know, I feel like your sex life is going to be fine. Y'all, I think you're going to get back to a really sweet place, a sweet place in your connection. Because you had the Three of Cups come out too, and if I feel like that's really that could be yours. It doesn't have to belong to an old story. I feel like that's yours, you know, like if sometimes you might just need a little getaway, a time for just the two of you, not to think so seriously about everything all the time and just enjoy life a little bit. Let's see. Yay, look at you. His finances are improving. I think that's going to do you guys a world of good too. You'll be able to vacation a little bit. You'll be able to have mad monies, be able to spend in a way that feels a little, can bring a little more lightheartedness to your life. And this came, you know, this fortune energy came out in that earlier, the earlier part of the reading. So there you go. And then, and also the fortune will help his self-worth as well, and his self-worth will help his virility. And then he'll be more passionate, and then that will help both of you. And yeah, it all kind of like trickles outward. But you guys will have to learn from this lesson that money's not the answer to everything either. You know, it will help a lot in the finances, and I mean the jobs, the finances, the consistency, all of that. Like this, the thing that you kept saying is consistency, and that's the most important thing here. But I feel like kind of like wild horse energy in him. So you guys also have to you have to think about how to feed both aspects of yourselves, like how to be responsible and consistent, but also occasionally do something out of the loop, something out of the box, something not on the treadmill daily grind of life. Okay. Well, I feel like your intimacy is coming back. So I think I'm gonna leave it here, but it looks like very much like it's improving. So just, you know, visualize positive thoughts and see things getting better, and see him making more money, and see y'all having those fun feelings again. Okay. Well, I thank you for your feedback, and you'll definitely come back on Friday. If I should be here on Friday. Come back on Fridays, Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm going to try to get my schedule back. That's good. I can tell. It lies dormant, but it's pretty strong when it's there. Alrighty then. I don't know if the Marikal Damraj is here. Everybody check out your February pick a card and the 10-minute videos and the this weekend shorts. You're welcome. I'm glad. I'm so glad. That's what I'm here for. Well, if not Mark, if Mayor Gaudemraj is not here, then I'll probably say goodnight. I've had my 2 hours. My nose is getting stuffy again. Probably need to go lay down, take my medicine, go to bed. Maybe have some tea. Do you want to do like a pendulum question? Also, if you guys want to get a private reading, you can always reach out to me at artladyjas@gmail.com to get a private reading. And so what I do is you ask me a question and then I'll shuffle cards and pull. I'll make a video for you if you want to ever do that. Okay, let's see what your general overall advice from spirit guides. Let me get a did I do that one? No, I didn't do. Did I do this one already with you? I know I did a fairy one. Oh, I did the other fairy. Okay, I'll do this one. For Devony. Ooh, you got resilience. Okay. Strengthen, step up, and support. So that is your advice from Spirit. It's about, they're saying you've got this. You know, you're stronger than you realize. As you move forward, your resilience and resourcefulness fortify endless opportunities. Everything you need to know is already inside you. Trust your inner guidance system and your innate ability to bounce back in tough times. This is the Ivy Fairy, and she is a warrior fae, and she's here to boost your capacity to bounce back. Ivy grows magically and rapidly, even in challenging environments. It even grows and climbs in tiny cracks and crevices. So dig deep. You know, you also have the same qualities of endurance. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. Be flexible, adaptable, and think on your feet. Setbacks are opportunities to learn and grow. Overcoming obstacles teaches resilience and ingenuity. The Ivy Fairy inspires you to reach out and ask for help. Support is on its way. So when she comes out, it represents that helping hands could come out, could be here to help you. And that when they show up, then graciously accept their help, the people's help, because you'll be able to pay it forward. I feel like money is coming, eventually you're going to have the money to be able to return the favor to people. So don't be embarrassed if you have to borrow or if you need help from people in other ways, time, effort, whatever. You'll be able to help return the favor. So don't make things harder than they have to be. Just step up. Even if the terrain feels unfamiliar, it will get easier. Hang in there and know that the Ivy Fairy is here to guide you. You grow stronger every day. Life lessons shape who you are, so be grateful for the journey of ascension. The Ivy Fairy holds space where you can thrive, not just survive. Call in the spiritual qualities of the Ivy Fairy and step up into your best life. Inner strength, durability, and asking for help will ensure an exciting new chapter. So arise. Arise. There you go. All right. That's it for us tonight. It's time for me to go night-night. Oh, spiritual messages for... Okay, let me see. Spiritual message for your trip. Or do you want a spiritual message through the form of charms? Because we missed the charms. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let make life special. A special birthday. Whose birthday? That's Rainbow's birthday. Listen. Listen and let life and make things. Oh, you got the Buddha. It's going to be nice and spiritual. You've got the key to the royal suite. You're going to have a lot of comfort in your living or sleeping arrangement. You have Saint Joseph. So the patron saint of fathers is here. And you have the Operation Lifesaver. So it's kind of like really, you may actually end up helping somebody, saving their life literally, or more like what you do, what you learn will be like a life-saving thing, like a healing thing for people. You have the wheel, so cycles are here. Yeah, and you have the blue marble represents Venus and love. And you have, the yoke, twice yoked. And then you have the plane for traveling. So it feels like two peas in a pod. I named my retreat as an Anahata. Oh, heart chakra, because it feels like heart. This is Venus and the twin flame energy, or the two yolks in the source, the two souls that come from the same source. So it's like a like-minded energy. it feels like you're gonna feel very connected to people, and it will be very spiritual, and you'll be learning things like to help heal people later on. So it's kind of like kind of like educational uh modalities or something like that, where you're something that will heal people, something you can use to heal people in your practices. That's what I'm seeing. All right. And I feel like the travels will be smooth sailing. And you may meet a wise father, or you may have a good talk with your own father, or feel somewhat especially connected to him. Oh, sound healing. Okay, nice. Oh, nice, nice. All right, well, I'm gonna go to bed now. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Divine Goddess. I appreciate your support, and have a wonderful trip. And definitely, send me pictures or whatever you can. And I'll see y'all later. Peace. Peace. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.